We all need a happy place, especially us guys. Some place to get away from it all. A place to be ourselves in all of our glory. And if we have such a place, others will call it our man cave. All right, not having anything better to call it, we'll call it a man cave. But let's be clear, each man's cave is different, reflecting our different tastes and resources. Now, many times it's a refurbished basement or a transformed garage. It could even be a decked out shed in the backyard. In my case, it's my living room. And regardless if you're man caving your basement or establishing man king rights in your living room or already have a man cave, here are 3 tips designed to give you the most pleasure in your man cave. Brought to you by Newegg and Christopher Knight Home. The key element of any man cave is, of course, the TV. And the first consideration is how big a TV. As big as can be, dependent on the room and the principal place from where it'll be watched. So, how big is your man cave? If you have the space, by all means, bigger is better. But for a 60-inch TV, you'll need to sit at least 8 feet away from the screen. So there's no point in a 60-inch TV if you're only going to sit 5 feet away from it. Because if you shoehorn a big television into a small space and you sit too close, it'll be like sitting in the front row of a movie theater. You're going to see all the individual pixels and you'll have to move your eyes back and forth to catch the whole picture. So if you want to figure out the best size TV for your man cave, determine where the TV is going to be and where the primary viewing sofa or chair will be, measure the distance between them in inches, and then divide by 1.6. Well, that'll give you the maximum size TV that you should consider for your man cave. Hey! You gotta have a killer sound system. The whole purpose behind a man cave is to get away from it all. And once there, have the ability to immerse yourself in other worlds. Whether you're into watching the latest action movie or really into gaming, sound is crucial. Every man cave needs to have a surround sound system. Now that's a system that at minimum has 5 speakers, and that's 1 speaker under the television facing you, 2 speakers behind you, preferably on the floor, and then 2 speakers in front of you, a right and left channel, preferably up high. Wiring on all these speakers is kind of a hassle. Bluetooth speakers are really convenient, but there's still a loss of sound quality when compared to having speakers wired in. That said, cheap cables are worse than Bluetooth. So, if you're going to spend the money on a surround sound system, do yourself a favor and get high quality cables. A good man cave is one you're comfortable sharing with your friends. Don't have one really cool chair and a bunch of fold-out chairs for the boys. Yeah, sure, you need your throne, but that doesn't mean your guests shouldn't also be comfortable. Now, you want your place to be the place friends want to hang. And if there's space, get yourself a cool, manly couch. If it's a smaller area, then get a couple of club chairs. Bar stools are acceptable, especially as additional seating for watching a big game. Now, other man cave approved seating options for events are beanbag chairs, which can be moved anywhere. Ottomans with padded tops, they're good. They're actually multifunctional because they can also double as end tables. Now, once you've maximized your space without overfilling it, then and only then do you add folding chairs into the mix. Because, well, then it's better than having your guests stand. There you have it. I hope that was helpful. Now, regardless of whether you're building from scratch or just updating your man cave, check out Christopher Knight Home to bring some man style to your lifestyle. Have a great time watching the big game.